I realize that you can't actually hear me. What an introduction as well. You know, yeah, what is all of this without a little bit of technical difficulties? I think you can hear me now though. Welcome everyone live from the venue of the Staufer Open here in Germany. I'm really excited to be here. It is round number 3 that is well underway. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone in chat. I hope you're doing fantastically today. We are here to chat about chess. I'm just going to adjust my microphone quickly. I hope you can hear me properly. You won't believe what I'm balancing it on. A coffee mug. I gotta make the makeshift things work, you know. Super hype. I'm really excited to be here. How is everyone doing? Oh my gosh, what an exciting day as well. I made sure to rest as much as possible because we are going to be talking to a lot of people in and around the venue. I'm hoping to take my camera with me and hopefully do some interviews, maybe with some players and stuff like that. So we will be taking some extensive breaks from the games, but I'll leave you obviously with some camera footage from the hall and some of the live boards to take a look at the games. But you know, one person can't do many jobs at once, so gotta, you know, split myself in a billion pieces so that we can make this work. Jadoop just adjusting my microphone. Exactly. I should have said that. Man, what a missed opportunity. Yeah. Good morning. How come you are commentating at a German tournament? Well, since I lied on my resume and said that I can speak German, I didn't. They needed someone last minute to commentate. It's their first year having commentary at the Staufer Open. And yeah, a lot of people were pleasantly surprised that they're doing a broadcast this year. The DGT operator also has about 20 boards. Give me 1 second. Hello, how are you? How are you doing? Yeah, so just give me 1 second and I will be right back. All right, my apologies. We received a small little guest who I will be interviewing a little bit later. So there's a bit of a communication barrier because his German is really good, but his English not so much, and my English is okay. but my German not very much. So yeah, I'm hoping to have a bit of a translator with us when we do an offline interview later. Yeah, so can I say Gesundheit? Well, of course. Ich bin eine Kartoffel. Isn't that a shoe? Kartoffel? Kartoffel is not a shoe. What is a Kartoffel? I can't remember. If it's a bad word, I'm really sorry. You're a potato. Oh, in Afrikaans it's aardappel. I'm a potato. Ich bin eine Kartoffel. I am a potato. That's true though, that I am a potato. Great to see you again. Oh, Afrikaners! Hi! Just tell him your favorite German word is Suchzwang. Yeah, and Zwechensuch. I already sound German. Feels good, man. All right. So, what have we missed on the board today? Let's quickly take a look at pairings. On the first board, we have Lehman, who's holding first place strong with 2 out of 2 points. And just to take a look at how many players are actually on 2 right now, there are a few on the lower boards because they're still doing accelerated pairings, but otherwise 14, 15 on the top board. So top 8 boards have players with 2 points. On board 8 is also a player with 1.5. And then many on 1.5 because there were a lot of draws in round number 2, which I understand. You want to reserve your energy. It's double rounds every day. The time control's an hour, 40 minutes. You don't have any time to rest. You want to make sure that you are bringing, you know, your best chess and sort of use your energy in moderation, which is good. You just Googled it. Apparently it's problematic. Now you're sorry. Wait, why is it problematic? What is problematic? These must be long days. Yes, so I think we did a total of 8.5 hours yesterday. But over the past week, we've been doing some very long streams. I feel more sorry for the viewers who stick around the entire time than, you know, just feeling sorry for myself. 1 second. Oh, okay. Sorry, I received a message from the organizer just trying to clear things up. How's your Spanish coming along? My Spanish is just as questionable as my German, but as soon as I get back to Madrid, I'm actually writing my A1 exam, which apparently is, you write it in parts, or like, it's like a different sort of exam than what I'm used to. It's like writing, reading, listening, and then there's an oral exam as well, where you have to talk or communicate or, I don't know, converse with either someone they assign you to converse with or maybe the examiner. So I'm a little bit nervous about that because I'm not sure how it's going to go. All right, so back to the chess, ladies and gentlemen. We have Thilo playing against Lehman on board 1. We saw, once again, Lehman arriving a little bit late with e4 on the board for quite a while. Yeah, he was 13 minutes late. Oh, hang on, let's see how late he was. He was 7 minutes late to the game. Not so bad. It's been worse before, you know. And we have a Sicilian e6, Sicilian taking. And usually I think c4 is played in a position like this. I think c4 is one of the main moves. Yeah, c4 or f4. These two moves are the main moves in this line. I think I know this because I played it once or twice. And maybe black goes for e5 and tries to, you know, control this diagonal with the bishop. And then white just plays h3 or something like that. So let's take a look at some options, actually. So I'm used to c4, and after a move like, I'm not sure if e5 will still happen, yeah. e5, b4, because this square is super weak. b4. Wow. Okay. How about f4? Maybe this is easier to navigate. e5, king h1, a4, f takes e5, takes, and king h1. Yep, looks normal. Maybe with this idea. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Good luck. Hope you're not too homesick. Super, super duper homesick. Yes. You know, it's a weird frame of mind as well, because I always have this in my mind that when I travel, there's a date that I'm due to go back home. And now there's no date. I only bought a one-way ticket. So it's kind of scary and feels like a weird limbo, but I'm sure we'll make it work. Yeah. Who else's message did I miss in chat? Yeah. So you're saying they should have sourced a German speaker to do the commentary? Then they could have spoken like German and English and mixed and matched. Guten Morgen, how are you doing? Wie geht's? Es geht's mir gut. No, I don't know how to continue that. That's all. Sorry, that's all I can do, ladies and gentlemen. All right, moving on to board number 2. We have Hussein from Germany playing against Naranjan. Ooh. I'm so afraid to guess the opening. But I think it was like a not really a Catalan. I can't call it a Catalan. Maybe in English? I think this was in English. But a weird English. I'm very confused. This unraveled so fast. Look at the pawns. It's a lot of C pawns. It really is. All right. It was a Catalan. I should have stuck to my guns. Chat. Oh. I know this line. She says confidently. I don't know this line. I'm used to knight e5 or queen a4, queen c2 in this position here. Here. Castle. Knight c6. Okay, maybe I'm not familiar with knight. Maybe the point is that you're meant to play knight a5 here. I think the move is knight a5, isn't it? Knight a5. Oh, but yeah, okay, knight a5, queen a4, and c6. Knight c6. No, c6. b4, of course. Yep, it's wrong. Knight a5 is wrong. e5 is very interesting though. Takes. Such a mess. I don't know who I would play for here. White or black? Play with. What a move. Yep. Point being, you want to threaten to take this pawn. If knight takes c4, you take the queen first. No, you don't. You play bishop e6, attacking the knight. Things do not get easier. This is ridiculous. Apparently either bishop b4, h5, or queen d3. Okay, I like queen d3. You're threatening to take the knight. b3. Can't we play here? Rook d8 is an option. h5 is an option. Very, very difficult stuff. In a very weird position. But both players on 100% accuracy. Crazy. If both players were to play at 100% accuracy the entire game. Would it be a draw? Or would white win? Because if the home field advantage is 0.5, no, but then there would have had to be a mistake. It's a draw. That was a dumb question, my bad. I've only had 2 coffees today. Bear with, please. Right. And let's go on to the next game. Let's take a look at what's happening on board number 3. We have Lou. Lululemon is moving up, guys. She is on board 3 right now. And my personal favorite, as an impartial commentator who is unbiased, playing against Jan Bode, who is a FIDE master from Germany. Yep. Hi. Ed Fitzheinrich. Ed Fitzheinrich. Is that your name? Cool name. They would both be engines. You hear me? Remember, hang in there. But you also live abroad, or how? Yeah. If you do, how do you manage? How do you cope? Stage name. It's your stage name, my bad. It's your alias. It's your hidden online personality. No, you're in Joburg. Okay, fair enough. Like, the biggest move I made before this was moving from Port Elizabeth to Cape Town. And I did not miss Cape Town at all. It always felt like Cape Town was I didn't miss Port Elizabeth at all. I feel like Cape Town has always been my home, and that's where I belonged, you know. I thought this is how it was going to feel wherever I was in the world. But no. Funny that the perfect engine would only have mate in X or 00. Where did you move now? To Madrid, Spain. Yeah. Dale Master. Isn't it National Master Dale? You have to address him by his full government name. Yeah. Just like my full government name is Jessie_Feb. Friends, networks, a sense of home form over time. New language. But Yarnia. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that in so long. Okay, let's see how Lululemon is doing. E45, knight f3, knight c6. Bishop e5, we have Spanish. d6, castle. Bishop d7, and capturing. That's a quick capture as well. I wonder what the options are here. So let's take a look. Apparently c3, c4, or d4 are okay as well. But I'm assuming the fact that she spent 10 minutes to play bishop takes c6. Rook e1. Knight f6? What's wrong with knight f6? d4 immediately. Okay. Would you guys have taken on c6 immediately here? Madrid is exciting. It is. Why Spain? I love Spain, honestly. The country is beautiful. The places are beautiful. Have some friends there. And I think just in terms of cities or countries in Europe, maybe Spain is the easiest. I was also able to get a study visa for Spain, and I'm doing some Spanish courses now. Yeah. Not so easy to get a work visa, but easier to get a study visa. You'd move to Spain because you love naps. Oh, the siestas. It's like an art. It's like a sport. It's like a part of life, a way of life. Notice that after bishop takes c6, the b pawn is pinned. How is the B pawn pinned? A pin fork. Are you talking about this? If b5, the bishop okay, thank you. Yeah, that's very good analysis. You should join me for commentary, actually. That would be amazing. g5? Nothing I ever would have expected. This is going to be a very interesting game. And also, I think I have a g5 emote from Eric's channel. g5. Why won't it? There we go. Oh, you beat me to it. Oh no. You beat me to it. Yep, there it is. g5, folks. On the board. All right, we're going to move away from this game for a second and look at Bennett versus Julius on board number 4. As we see the rounds progress, we'll see players with similar ratings being paired against each other. I really like this move. Very beautiful move. But let's go back to the beginning of the game. e4, c6, we have a Caro-Kann advanced. A sort of strange Caro-Kann advanced. I like this line. I would play it for white. Seems quite nice. Seems simple enough. It looks like a French bishop. Very familiar with French bishops. You wonder if Bassman was Jan's coach. Oh, you mean Basim? Bassman? Who's Bassman? You mean Basim Amin? No, I don't think he was Jan's coach. Dale is an acquired taste. I'm getting to know that. I feel like I didn't know Dale, and now I'm starting to get to know him. What a lad. All right. Bassman is the g5 guy. Oh. But why do you say Jan? His name's Julius. All right. Yeah. Maybe not used to. It's like gin. You hate it the first couple times. Well, not hate. You just very confused at the taste of gin. And then you realize, wait a second. If you add some fruit and other stuff, it actually doesn't taste too bad. Quite enjoyable, actually. Yeah. In the other game, you read the comment a few seconds after switching to a new game. My apologies. I won't do that again. g5. The Bassman guy. Okay. Moving on. So this is the current position. And I'm looking at different options here. Apparently taking is an option. I wouldn't take. I would play something like knight h6. Knight h6, d4? Can you play d4 here? d4 doesn't seem like a good move. Maybe d3. Because now you're threatening to take the knight and then the bishop. So always attack the base of the defense, just like you attack the base of a pawn chain. The root of all evil. The root of all of your opponent's evils. Bishop takes f3, bishop takes. Yeah. All right. So we'll look finally at board number 5, where we find another lady playing on board number 5, WGM Katerina Dolzikova from Germany versus Harsh. And right after looking at this game, we'll take a short break where I will try my best to both prepare and go and meet our first interviewee of the day. Can you guess who it is? It is none other than Grandmaster Artur Yusupov, who is here at the venue, and I was very surprised to meet him. Lovely person. He was keen on joining us on stream today. So I'm excited for that interview. We have a bunch of questions. And right at the end, chat, if you have any questions, I'll ask those questions. Right at the end, I want to ask a few spicy ones. You know, something like questions about the World Rapid and Blitz. Or, you know, the things like that that don't really matter, but we'll ask the ones that matter first, you know? Oh, I need to check out Michael Bassman. Very cool. All right. Okay, what's happening in this game? Very unorthodox. Katarina's doing all sorts of stuff. Cartwheels, backflips. I like this position for white, to be honest. Let's see. What is possible? D4. I like D4. I'm also looking at moves like H5 eventually. Maybe just putting the bishop on E2. Tom Solo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. So this is the position right now. This is the current position. Queen E2 is interesting, suggested by the engine. Bishop D3 as well. Okay, D4 seems like the most normal move in this position, I would say. Yeah. But all right, that comes to the end of the first portion. We will probably come back within the next 20 minutes just to introduce you to our first guest. And yeah, don't go anywhere, chat. I will be right back as soon as I can be. Please don't go anywhere, stay. You will want to see this. Chexy! Okay, I'll be back soon. And we are back. Really sorry for the long extended break. I was hoping to be here with our guest, but unfortunately, I don't think he has arrived yet. I don't think he's here yet. But he did tell me, he assured me that he was going to be here at some stage. So what I'm also going to be doing in between round number 3 and 4 are conducting some offline interviews. I know you are waiting in anticipation. Me too. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Lennon, for the follow. Just write me a WhatsApp. You want me in your stream? Yeah, Ufuk, come join us. If you want to be interviewed ruthlessly, you're more than welcome to join me. Do you know where to find the room? We're a hidden gem somewhere in the hall. But you're more than welcome to join us. Is it Magnus? No. I don't think Magnus is in Germany right now. I think he's wearing jeans somewhere else in the world, but that's okay. I'm not disappointed, you're disappointed. No, but it'll be okay. So we see a result, guys. We see a result on board number 1, and board number 1 ended in a draw as well. So let's quickly take a look. I'm not sure who actually did the offering, but as I arrived in the hall, I don't know if you guys saw me on the camera, but as I arrived, it was a draw. So that was pretty shocking. And I wonder if they moved the camera in the end. Did they? Yes, he moved the camera just to look at the other boards. Magnus is getting married. Let's go! Did he propose? Was it like a grand proposal? I want to see. I know Mr. Beast is getting married to a South African. Tia is a streamer, but she also did some studies. Quite an educated young lady. No, I don't see any posts about it. Y'all lying. You're lying to me. Okay. So they're co-champions? Oh, funny. Very, very funny. Had to share the title because he had to get married. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Sips coffee. Split title joke in there somewhere. All makes sense. So romantic. Yeah. But congrats to Mr. Beast. Oh, Norwegian media reports the world number 1, Magnus Carlsen, will marry his girlfriend this weekend. I found the news. Let's go. Okay, wait. This is so cool. I'm so excited. Oh. Dude is growing up and settling down. How beautiful is that, though? Oh. We have to see the post, though, coming from his profile. This is all important. Wow. Is that Yusupov from the chess books? Yes! Build up your chess, boost your chess. And the books he wrote with Devorevsky. Yep, that's him. Well, he's not here yet. He did tell me yes, though. Said yes to my proposal. Would you be mad if your husband wore jeans to your wedding? There are 2 things wrong with that question. Number 1, brave of you to assume that I have a husband. And number 2, why would there be a dress code at a wedding? It could be a pajama party. I could be hosting a pajama party as a wedding. And then people arrive to the slumber party dressed up and be like, surprise! Ha ha ha. Should you change her name to Mrs. Beast? Well, I think her online tag is Beastie anyway, as far as I know. Came for the Staufer commentary, stay for the Magnus wedding. Yep. Nemo themed wedding. Just catching up in chat. All right. Okay, back to the chess. So board one ended in a draw, and I did stop by the playing hall for a little bit, and I'm not sure if we'll be able to see me somewhere there in the mix. Probably not. Yeah, I'm not there. Maybe a little bit too late. I mean, there is a 15-minute delay, though I'm pretty sure that I spent more than 15 minutes to come back. Theoretical draw, for sure. For sure. This was another game that I was looking at, actually. I hope Gukesh will be a worthy chess champion, and we can soon leave Magnus in the history books where he belongs. Screws! Are you an anti-Magnus? Yeah, you're anti-Magnus. You're the one who runs that cult Reddit subreddit. Joking. Okay. I love this because it's like a French structure with the bishop actually being outside of the pawn chain. Not a huge fan of long castles though. Do you have to long castle in this position? Surely it's not forced. Like you can play literally anything else. Knight h6, bishop e7. What else am I looking at? Apparently bishop d3 to stop d4. Maybe that's the main thing. Oh, it's the like one of the only moves here. Whirly, thank you so much for the follow. It does look like an auditorium. There are 3 different playing halls or like halls where people are playing chess. I think one of them is more like the common hall where you can go analyze games and stuff. Yeah, you have the auditorium. This is where the A section is playing, and then the B section is playing in a completely different hall. But it looks beautiful. It's a beautiful place, and it's looking all frosty and chilly outside. Yeah. Mag them. He doesn't represent us. Oh. Not mag us. Magnus. Mag them. That's a bad joke. Very, very bad. How many players? 295 or 6 players. So almost 300 players in both sections. There's A section and B section. And they're both sitting at about 290 something players, which is incredible. Love to see it. All right, so bishop d3 being one of the main moves. Bishop takes, queen takes wouldn't be too good probably. Why? Because knight c3 and rook d8. Okay, just doubling down. Otherwise, bishop d3, not bishop takes, sorry, knight c3. Why does it suggest? Oh, okay, because the queen's under attack. I'm like, why are you moving your queen? It's actually perfectly situated. It is, but it's being attacked. 295 or 6. Yeah, it's more than one. There's more than one player playing in, at least one player playing in this tournament. You see more than 6 in the video. I just went copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. My Photoshop skills are impeccable actually. Put some of the video footage in reverse, some of it mirrored, so it looks like they're all walking in different directions. Magnus gives birth to baby Magnus. That's an even worse joke, Waterfall. You and Screws are on fire today. They'd keep drawing before they agreed to share the title. Wait, for real? Wow. It's quite a flex. Making big waves. All right. Why aren't you one of them? I would have loved to play, actually. But they needed someone to broadcast and commentate the event. And I said yes. I'm more than happy to. And yeah, maybe they'll let me join the tournament for the second half. And then I'll just put the stream on and we can watch my games. That would have been amazing. Yeah, let me have a chat to the organizer. Maybe I can play from round 4 to 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 games. It's not so bad. I should have just done quick maths, but yeah, I didn't. I'm just doing finger maths. Chess will stop free, short and sweets. Completely. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Fine, I'll commentate. Dan, such a sweetheart. Oh my gosh, what would I do without you? Okay, I did want to see the current position though. So we come back to the game. Long castles frowned upon apparently after White thought 25 minutes to play rook d1. Black spent 9 minutes to play long castles. Knight c3 being a good move. And now it is white to move. Let's see what it suggests, because 2.5 up is quite an advantage, I must say. It's like a really big advantage. Apparently d4 is good enough. Thank you, Ulan, for the big emotes. We have a big Magnus. Do I have a Magnus emote? I think I do. I do. It's not big though. Who are you booing? Aw, Screws. Don't be a heckler. What about your arbiter exams? What about my arbiter exams? I'm not writing any arbiter exams. Am I supposed to be writing arbiter exams? You have to subscribe to use the short and sweets at all. Oh. Okay. As a chess commentator, how long do you think you have before ChatGPT takes your job? In all honesty, now that ChatGPT retains memory, you can have like a full-on conversation. I had a very creepy conversation with ChatGPT the other day. And I say creepy because it showed a lot of genuine concern about my well-being and life. And I was talking, I don't know, I went on rambling about like a cafe near the place where I'm staying. And they're like, oh, you should let me know how it goes. And I'm like, what a strange thing for ChatGPT to say. And I just, yeah, it was very, very weird. Pog, only 48 rating points to go. I know, right? So close, Screws. This is why I gotta play tournaments instead of commentate them. But you also don't lose 100% of the games you don't play. So there you go. I think you said that in one of your earlier streams. Oh, about ChatGPT. Yeah. I must have, because it was a very weird encounter. And I'm probably not going to go back to ChatGPT for some time. Do they have great croissants here? They have pretzels, warm pretzels. I think that's a very German thing. You're teaching AI all the feels. Paul Wonk, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, we should start a conversation with ChatGPT at some stage on stream. Maybe when there's some free time, I can do like a little bit of a side stream and chat to ChatGPT. Or I should say ChatGPT versus chat. And we can just ask ChatGPT all the cool questions. Thank you, Ulan. Is that from the Take Take app? I didn't know they had a Twitch channel. Very cool. Dope. Good for them. It's funny how differently people interact with it. It is a bot at the end of the day. I'm like, write me some code or else. Well, obviously, when they said it retains memory, I wanted to test things out. You could have gone to Wilton to farm. I wanted to. I reached out to them. They didn't get back to me. I think I reached out a little bit too late. But I really wanted to play the Wilton Cup. Unfortunately, I couldn't. Yeah. Screws, be nice. Okay, so Queen D7 is the last move that was made. And somehow the evaluation just went down on its own. That's kind of rude. I think D4 is going to happen. D4 is one of the only moves in that position. It is showing us that Lou has a bit of an advantage too. So we'll come back. G5 was the last move that we saw. We spammed some G5 emotes in chat. And after D4, G4, knight to D2, knight F6, knight C4. Knight C4. And rook G8. White to move. What do you play? He came after Vishy. Didn't Vishy do something to bring him back down to earth again? Ulan, thank you for the biddies to enlarge emotes. I appreciate you. Anamaya and Hannah are both plus 30-ish. Really? I'm jealous. That sounds amazing. Looks like they're performing quite well and having a lot of fun there. I love looking at the content that comes from tournaments where streamers are playing together. Love it. Knight C3, one of the top suggested moves by the engine as well. And after a move like B5, knight F5, bishop D7, or, not so easy. I bet he's going to play H5. I think H5 is going to happen. Yeah. How's Ellen doing? Is Ellen alive? Ellen played in the World Rapid Blitz, didn't she? Yeah, I think she did. Okay, which other games have we taken a look at so far? Let's go from board number 19, which we haven't looked at yet. And on board 19, we have Alexander Herberg versus Matthias Schwab. E4, C6, another Karo Khan. Can you Karo can? Or can you Karo can't? It's just really bad jokes today. So presumably she's alive. Yes, yes. I think she's alive and kicking. Yep. A4. Whoa. I do like A4 very much. Do you take the bishop? Ooh, apparently bishop B5 is not so bad. I like bishop B5. He found it. It's not even a mouse slip. Knight to A7. And maybe queen D3? Apparently knight B to D4. Okay. Can get behind that. Maybe she died from secondhand embarrassment from all the Magnus antics. Because they're from the same club? The world would be a poorer place without Ellen. That's true. Ellen is just wonderful in a lot of ways. And I hope that she lives forever. Queen to E2. All right, so this is the current position. Let's go to board number 18, where Timur Melestein versus Frank Seller is happening. D4, C4. Ooh, we have another Benoni. The Benoni defense. Yeah, the Benoni is very interesting. Like, black willingly gives up space in the center. to try and gain some space later on. So move like this, for instance. It's just so shocking to me, because if bishop takes, what do you play? Do you play knight to c5? Like, what happens? Like, this is completely normal for some reason. Yeah, knight c5. And it's impossible to defend the pawn. Rook e1. Ah, knight g4. Yeah, this is wilding. Okay, so it's like a tactical sacrifice. All right. This is such a cool position. You're confused? I'm confused. The Gruzzle, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a fantastic time here. Given how impressed Lou is at such a young age, I see what you did there. Do you think any country will be able to challenge China's dominance of women's chess? Yes. India? For starters. And South Africa soon. In the next year. It doesn't want you to take the free pawn. Yeah, very strange. A3. Or F5. I don't like F5. Giving up too many pawns. And somehow the material's still equal. Well, GG to both, keeping it above 95% accuracy. Marcus versus Gerard. And it's showing a huge advantage for white. Let's see why. Okay, Old Indian defense. Oh, I got it right. Old Indian defense, Ukrainian, 2 knights variation. I wouldn't have gotten the last part, but Old Indian defense I got correct. Very cool. Okay. Okay, I see why white is slightly better. How is the snow situation in Schwäbisch Gmünd? It's good. Hasn't really snowed a lot. I woke up this morning though, which is usually a good start to the day. Always good to wake up. And when I left the hotel, there was a lot of frost outside. Like, let me show you a picture I took. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see it though. That's like the white frost on the road. It was supposed to snow. It snowed a bit yesterday, actually. Yeah. Waking up is definitely better than not. Yeah. I mean, you can also just sleep forever, but I think that's called something else. It's not called sleep anymore. Yeah. A bit outside of Schwäbisch Gmünd. If I'm pronouncing it correctly, I'm so sorry if I'm not. It's quite high. Andrea's here. Hi. Are you at the venue? Did you pull through today? A wolf in goat's clothing. Okay, anyway, I'm so done with chat today. We're going to focus more on the games than we are going to read chat. And it's not Screws' fault at all. We have Philip versus Ferenc. And wait, I just wanted to go back to this position real quick. So Rook D1 being the last move, and we were trying to figure out why white has quite a substantial advantage here, and what black's plan is. Maybe black's plan is not, clear enough. But I was immediately thinking about things that white can do to improve the position. I'm just going to play the first line of the engine. So here, castles. No, bishop e4. I like bishop e4. Rook b8. And just taking the pawn. Maybe that's why it's better. Yeah, well, there it is. Honestly understandable. Oh gosh. You'll be there later, okay. Just when we were about to say something intriguing. Oh, really, Dale? Really? I will wait for that intriguing line that you promise. Okay. Another old Indian. Is this the same game? No, it's not. This is so strange. I've never seen anything like it before. Look at this engine as well. It's like not sure who to support, who not to support. And suddenly 93 is an option. Out of 100% played 93 here. Okay, it's better for white. If black plays 93, loses the pawn probably. Bishop to e2. Sorry about that. I mean, someone's just commenting on all my Instagram videos. Brilliant. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. Have you missed stuff? No, I don't think you have. Let's quickly take a look at the whole camera. I just want to see what's going on there. Yeah, since board 1 is finished, we can't really see them anymore. They're the ones on the right-hand side over there. This being the whole camera that we were looking at. And yeah, what's new in the zoo with you guys? Today's Friday, right? It's still that like weird limbo of vacation days. Are you guys still on vacation? Are you back at work? What's happening? What is everyone up to this time of year? That being the beginning of the year. Are you still trying to come to terms with the fact that it's 2025? Because I am. I really am. What should we ask Arthur? I wonder if he prefers Black Forest cake or Christmas stollen. Let's keep workshopping those questions. I think that we need to find questions that are going to benefit us as chess players, because we plan on learning more about our colleagues in the chess world. An explosion? Whoa. What kind of explosion? Also, did you end up getting to see the VOD that, because I saw Eric streamed yesterday and I popped in for like 2 seconds. But did you get to see the VOD that you wanted to see with my reaction? Probably not. I'm not sure if you saw your message. All right. Or did you ask for it? And we have on board number 13, Simon versus Felix. And let's quickly take a look at what's happening. E4, D5, queen takes, queen. Okay, we have. I've never seen a FIDE master play the Scandinavian before, so you know. For 540 million years ago. Oh, the humor levels in chat today. It's okay. We're here for it. F3? Is F3 theory? What else can you play? F3, knight F3, bishop E5. Okay, F3. Bishop C4, queen B6. Ooh, spicy. 92 probably, knight g2. And what happens if the queen takes? Let's take a look. Queen takes, and engine really, 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 really likes white pieces. Why? Because maybe rook b1, queen a3, rook b3, and queen d6, and then bishop f4, e5. You have to give the pawn. Bishop takes e5, queen e7, bishop takes e7, rook takes b7. Oops, sorry. Rook takes b7. Much wow. Imagine that. You would love to hear an anecdote from his YouTube when he starts to realize that Thatcher chess becomes a big part of his life. I like that. I might actually take notes. Let me write that down. I might have to do some research on that as well, because I have no idea what it means. Thank you. I like the regards at the end. You're so formal for Twitch chat. I appreciate the very very formal message. Der Skach strategy. Strategy. Looks like autocorrect. That Thatcher. Sorry for German autocorrect. No problem. Yeah, I might have to do some research. Oh, maybe that. Starts to realize that chess. I'd love to hear an anecdote from his YouTube. When he starts to realize that chess becomes a big part of his life. Okay, so wait, does Arthur have a YouTube channel? I didn't know that. Let's do some research. I just know his amazing series Build Up Your Chess and Boost Your Chess. I'm trying to see. His youth, not his YouTube. Okay, I'm starting to realize a lot more now. Okay. Would love to hear an anecdote from his youth when he started to realize that his chess became a big part of his life. Probably, that's what you're saying. Now you want to play Thatcher chess. Me too. Oh, chat's so funny sometimes. Yes, me too. Thatcher chess sounds like fun. Okay. Okay, so e6 instead of queen takes b2. And bishop to g5. Bishop g5. Trying to look for the best move. Okay, anyway, bishop e7. Queen d2. Maybe now you can take. I didn't see what the difference is. Yeah, he probably is not going to take. Castle. Long castle. a5. Thatcher chess. Maybe what are his thoughts on online chess? Is it an opportunity? Is chess developing in the wrong direction due to online chess? These are really, really great questions. Keep them coming, guys. I'm going to write these down. I'm going to label them questions from chat, so I can just avoid any responsibility, taking any responsibility, avoiding responsibility for conveying these questions. You have to sacrifice a minor piece straight away. Did the interview happen? Not yet. We were actually waiting for you to arrive. And now that you're here, I can finally bring him in. Kip Dillos, thank you so much for the follow. Wait, why is 94 wrong? takes, taking it, right? Queen b4 apparently. No, that doesn't seem right. Knight takes e4. F takes e4, queen b4. Queen b4 apparently. Why is it so good? Bishop d3. Yeah, none of this makes sense to me. Anyway, takes, a4. I like it. I think I saw this position actually when I went to the hall. Queen to g4. Maybe f5 is forced now. Knight d7 or f5. I think he's going to play f5. It's just still not going to be easy because queen g3 or queen f5, queen g5. Oof. Fantastic. Yeah. No, I don't think he's arrived yet. That's a problem. But I tried to send him a message because he gave me his card. So I have his card with me. He's like, do you have a card? And I kept thinking, you know what? I used to have cards. And then someone told me that it's part of some olden age that people don't have cards anymore. They have cell phones. And I was like, well, that's true, I guess. And then ever since, I just stopped carrying around cards. I think I should have some cards still from Bright Minds Chess Academy. I had like a whole box of cards made. Like, it was really, really nice. I'll even show you what it looked like. And I shouldn't right now. But I had a whole website and everything. Bright Minds Chess Academy. I had my own chess academy. What a time to be alive. I can't find the pictures. Sad. But I made my own logo and everything. If you Google Bright Minds Chess Academy, you'll be able to find it. There it is. RIP. And then COVID happened. Yeah. We move on. What happened in New York makes it less of a sport. Oh. Is he considering chess as a sport? And his reasoning for his response, many people won't accept chess as a sport. Also his opinion, why he thinks people refuse to accept it, I don't know. That's a good question. I like that one. It is a fair question as well, like you sort of wondering. F5 is on the board, as we predicted. And I think queen, here is going to make all the difference. Let's move over to this game real quick. I saw the engine just shoot in black's favor. Okay, London system. This is why black won, because white decided to play the London. But also look at this pawn. Look at these pawns right here. Takes. Bishop e2, queen e7, rook c1. Okay. Oh. No. Aren't you supposed to play knight to d4 here? Knight d4, and it's equal. What is he afraid of? Bishop takes d4, but this is fine. e3. Yeah, knight f3. Yeah, knight f3 because takes, rook takes, and you're protecting the bishop. Yeah, this is very, very tricky. Very, very tricky. The knight's coming in as well. Well, actually, after rook takes, maybe knight here because of this. Yeah, this is rough. Rough McRuffington. Grandmaster Alexander is really taking full initiative. Hey, Chocolate, how you doing? What happens in New York stays in New York. If you wear a headband when you play, is it a sport? If you wear a headband while you cook, is cooking a sport? I can think of a number of things you can do while wearing a headband and then automatically call it a sport. It would not be a sport. There is not a single sport one can perform with jeans. So there is that. I disagree. Have you seen the Olympics? That guy had his hand in his pocket, in his jean pocket, while he was doing the shooting thing. That Turkish dude, he was just like... Yep. So take that back. Those are jeans. Okay, I'm gonna Google Turkish shooter guy. They look like jeans. Are they jeans? Maybe not. Maybe they have a dress code. Yeah, they're not jeans. Okay, but you can wear jeans. It's not to say you can't wear jeans. You know what I mean? It's a sport after all. I guess. I thought you meant like physically. Like I wouldn't run in jeans, but maybe you can play darts or do archery or I don't know, these kind of things. What did you Google? Turkey shoot? Turkey shooter guy. Yeah. It gave me what I wanted out of that search. Yeah, this is a very rough position. You have to give up your exchange. Rook f1, 93. Like this was really hard to spot as well. Like the engine eval was like, and now it's sitting somewhere on the ground, giving a huge advantage to black. But GG on that amazing conversion. Board 2 has ended in a draw, ladies and gentlemen. What in the world? Wow. Board 2 has ended in a draw. And we have Lou. Yep. I'm the Australian Grandmaster. Hi, Australian Grandmaster. Welcome to the stream. Tovarich, thank you so much for the follow. What is your name? Are you you say you're the Australian Grandmaster? Is there only one Australian Grandmaster? In the former times, players resigned in lost positions. Nowadays, everyone keeps on playing. Does Mr. Yusupov think that the respect of the game is also among the players? Getting lost more and more. Thanks. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that one in mind. Imagine working hard to make it to the pinnacle of your discipline and then having a professional sports commentator call you Turkey shooter guy. I don't know his name and I don't follow sports. Of course I'm going to call him Turkey shooter guy. What's his name? That co-champions podium will be full to bursting. Okay, yeah, it will. We're just going to have everyone standing on the one. Maybe what's his first memory with chess? That's a good one as well. I like that. How did he feel in these early days? Well, I did a little bit of research, like I said, and he started playing chess at 6. He was in the chess school in Moscow, and then in the 90s moved to Germany. I think his decision to move came after like a burglary incident or something. I'm not sure if that was the reason why he moved, but that came up in my search. He worked quite closely with Dvorevsky, even co-wrote some books with him, and I think he also played in the candidates a couple times. One of his best victories being against Taimanov in the USSR, and he also had a chess school with Devorevsky, which produced great chess players like Peter Svidler. Hippocampus, thank you so much for the follow. He might be able to win a lot of stuffed animals at the state fair. What kind of a statement is that? National Master Dale, what are you on today? What have you had? You're from Canada, right? What time is it where you are? Have you slept at all last night? Oh my gosh. Can you beat Nina? Who's Nina? Hey, Kaijudo, good to see you. Yeah, to be honest, I don't recall any recent examples of anyone drawing out a lost game. There always seems to be at least some hope. Yeah, it's true. I mean, if you're in time trouble and, you're losing, or it's a blitz game, of course you're going to draw it out. Some people will be respectful and resign on the spot, but where's the content in that, It's almost 3 and I am in Dale land. Why are you up so late, Dale? Please explain. But I understand. There comes a time where late night Jesse also kicks in, and then Jesse land is a crazy place to be. Or did she just not Boda? Okay, I need to start, or... I think I need some coffee. I need coffee. I'm gonna make some coffee. Yeah. After that joke, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Well, that was the worst one of the the best one of the tournament, obviously. Good idea, yeah. It's still warm. Feel like I missed something. I don't understand Jesse's reaction just then. It was to Screw's message. It just took a while for me to process what he was saying. And basically explaining the joke was, do you think Lou in this game had to prepare hard for this game, or did she just not bother? Because her opponent's surname is Boda, or Boda. So I was just SMH my head, shaking my head. Oh my gosh, tears want to come out of my eyes, but as I mentioned, I had my tear ducts removed, so. All right. So what's happening in this game so far? We have knight to d5. You like that kind of joke, right? That's what I thought. Maybe this one is too much. Dry humor is my style of play. It's that's yeah. Anyway, so knight to d7 was the last move that was made because I'm thinking maybe bishop f6 is the plan, but maybe white has this: knight takes c6, b takes c6, and the plan being, okay, maybe that's a little bit ambitious. I'm not sure. I was trying to make this work. Ooh, maybe knight to d5 immediately. Yeah, knight d5 actually works pretty well. But as we know, Lou tries to double check, triple check, and make sure everything is good. Amadori88, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We have our cup of coffee. It's usually good medicine, good soup, good juice. An important food group. Basically anything that is detrimental or important or, a necessity. We call it an important food group on this channel. So chess, in this instance, is an important food group. Coffee is an important food group. Chat is somewhere on the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Whoa, we just crossed over 7,500 followers, and we are so close to reaching 7,600 followers. So if you are lurking in the chat right now, and you are not following the channel, or you don't have a Twitch account and you're watching from chess.com, come over, join the dark side, come and follow. Yeah. I would play knight takes c6 without taking too much time, since I don't envision this is a position where spending time would result in a much better move. Yeah, I mean, knight d5 is that much better move, because I kept looking. I didn't look at the engine. I was like, can we make d5 work? Probably not. Taking the pawn, we're giving away d5 square. Okay, we don't want that. And this is like a forever attack, I feel like. And if the bishop were to take the knight, then knight takes b7 is on the table. You think you need to go to work? But screws, isn't it like 3 or 4 p.m. where you are? What have you been doing since... Wait, I don't understand. Thank you, Screws. But Screws always looks really sad when he leaves. Is it because he's going to miss us? I don't know. Zeph Leopard, thank you so much for the follow. And not another Kevin. Thank you for the sub. Wow, tier 1, let's go. Fun fact, I'm at work. Oh, what are you supposed to be doing right now? Chat is not entirely unhealthy snack. Yeah, that's what it is. Knight takes c6, b takes c6, queen a4, c5, e5. I like that. Interesting enough to consider. Let's look at it. So knight takes c6, b takes c6, queen a4, c5, and this move here. I like it a lot. What is the alternative? Maybe black can play in this position 95. F4 is not possible. 95 maybe. Coding. I've always wanted to learn how to code. What are you coding up? Are you a hacker man? But I think we're going to see a knight d5. She's spending enough time in this position for us to see that. But she does have 35 minutes left on the clock. You're studying and watching the stream. What are you studying for? Do you have exams coming up? All right, moving on to board number 4. This is our second favorite of the tournament, Katerina Dolzikova. And the last move here was d4. Chat, I'm going to leave this board up while I go and check on our guests to see who's available. What I might even do is just conduct some interviews after the round. I'm hoping then maybe people would be more available. And it can be offline, better quality, and that sort of stuff. But I'll be back really soon. And don't go anywhere. Or if you do, get some snacks, bring them here, and then come back soon. Okay, so Arthur is here. He is alive and he's well and he's healthy, I think. I didn't actually ask about his health. But he is here. He's just busy with his students at the moment. And yeah, at least he's at the venue, so we will definitely get him for an interview today. Okay. You have your A levels this year in April, May. You know, I never really understood European exams. I don't know what zero levels are or A levels. And after A levels, is it B levels or level 2? Like, what happens? Used to have a good memory, so I just learned the stuff parrot fashion for physics. I always hated physics. Love biology though. Did take me a month of cramming to go from nothing to easy though. Oh. O levels is 16 and A levels is 18 years old. Then you go to university. Wow. You're in high school. Dope. AS level is half an A level than uni. That sounds complicated. Yeah. For us, it was just you went to school from grade 1 to 12, and you had some important exams in 11th grade for your application for university right before 12th. And in 12th, you submitted your trial exams and you had your final exams, and that was it. But nothing at 16. Yeah, 16 was more like figuring out if you enjoy the subjects you chose to take, because you got a choice of like a bunch of subjects. And a lot of people who were like, I'm going to be a doctor, took physics, biology, pure math, and either accounting or I'm not sure what else. Yeah, some like really difficult subjects. I took biology, accounting, pure math, and computers. What advice would you have for someone that is a complete beginner? I know that has probably been asked a million times. It's a good question. We have an overwhelming amount of resources out there these days, and you don't really know where to start. I'd say finding a good YouTube channel to follow. I know people really enjoy channels like Gotham Chess and Eric Rosen. I also did a few videos on like beginner content and trying to learn chess in like an easy way. Also starting with books or Chessable courses or Chess Mood. But I think if you just want some free materials, you can also go to Lee Chess, Chess Tempo. What else? Following top level games. I know that can be intimidating sometimes, but watching commentary can instill that passion. Because I think that if you're passionate about anything, you do, a lot of hard work and dedicate a lot of time towards that passion, no matter how difficult it is to improve. But for a beginner, I know how hard it can be these days. I mean, when I was a kid, I'm not talking about like eons ago where, you had to wait for a publication or something through the mail. Like I didn't have, uncapped Wi-Fi or internet at home, and had to download a lot of videos from school, put it on a hard drive, and that was my entire weekend. I also had books that I got from the library, Capablanca's Endgames. I can't remember, I think it was like Endgame Fundamentals or something like that. And another book was Winning with the French by Wolfgang Ullmann. You really try to find your style of play and, follow chess players that are very similar to the style of play that you enjoy. Even if you're not good at doing tactics can help a lot. Even if you're not like considered a tactical player, I think tactics is going to assist you in improving your pattern recognition, which is super important. And there are a lot of platforms where you can just do tactics for free. It's not always pay to improve. Resources are very freely available these days, so you're welcome. You would say play chess. Playing chess, yeah, I found that a lot of my students are actually just afraid of playing because they don't want to lose. And I get that. Like, maybe instead of playing against real people, play against bots. There are a lot of very approachable bots. There's bot levels. I know on chess.com they have different themed bots or people that you can play against, like that they've turned into people. You can also play against gingerbread men on chess.com because there's like Christmas themed stuff. Hi Mon, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Pia Crumling is a top tier commentator. Pia is amazing. She's so wholesome and wonderful, very friendly in person. Huge fan. Yeah, everyone has different approaches when learning how to play and learning how to improve. Bunny Slayer. You slay bunnies? No. But hello, how are you? Watch Pia Crumling for passion. Yeah, she will instill passion for sure. Bunny Slayer, thanks for the follow as well. Yeah, everyone makes mistakes. I've been playing for 20 years and I'm afraid to play online sometimes. So I completely understand. Maybe, some people enjoy playing more than studying chess. Some people enjoy studying chess more than playing. I've met both kinds of people. Everyone learns differently and at different, paces. That's why I hate school. You're all forced to learn at the same pace and with the same style of teaching, depending on who your teacher is. I think that sucks. But such is life. Don't really get a lot of options. But when it comes to, after your schooling, if you have a hobby or a passion, you get to learn however you like, whether it be hands-on, whether it be more theoretical, maybe it's watching videos, maybe it's just trial and error, it's amazing. You feel personally attacked? By what? Danja, hi. What is Black's name? Harsh. Oh, you mean in this game? Yeah, his name's Harsh. We call him Harsh. Harshavardhan. Vardhan. Harshavardhan? Yeah, his name's quite long. I study chess, forget everything, and lose. Same, man, same. But I think repetition is key because once you can turn something into muscle memory or like a pattern you can recognize, I think that's usually the way to go. Because I'll see something and it'll feel familiar, and familiarity is always a good thing in chess because you'll get the feel of the position, you'll start improving your intuition. And I think intuition is great. You either have it or you don't. And honestly, you can also teach yourself how to improve that intuition. Intuition and familiarity go hand in hand. So the more work you do on pattern recognition and like tactics, analyzing your games, replaying openings. I love looking at openings. I'm very bad at openings because I don't study them. But if they become more familiar to you, your intuition will get better. Because you'll be like, I don't know why it's good, but it feels good, and this is why I'm playing it. And that's just, it is what it is. I'm not playing in the tournament, but I am commentating. Those who can't play commentate. So my Lichess 2024 recap was 10 rapid games played, 2,000 puzzles solved. There you go. I love puzzles more than I like playing as well. So, we all are different. All right, so we have a result. Apparently G5 ends the game. This is where he won the exchange. Yeah, he won the exchange in this game. So he played bishop f1, takes, queen takes. Imagine G5 being like the winning move and it's being a brilliancy. Okay, so wow, 2 brilliancies in one game. Wait, how many brilliancies did he get? He got 2 back-to-back brilliancies, rook d8 and G5, and the queen is trapped. The queen is trapped? Question mark? Because there's mate. Look at that, chat. So check, 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 mate. Beautiful. It's not mate, because the knight can move backwards. I can see that now. See, this is why I don't play, because it's not mate. But I do want to know why it's winning, though. So queen e3 check, knight f2 check, knight e4 check, king h1. It's not necessary then, just play bishop e4. Bishop e4. For smothered. Maybe sack a queen. It didn't work. Didn't work because the knight was going to take. Knight f2 doesn't work because the queen's covering. So here rook c2 to give up the queen. And if you move the queen anywhere, like queen f6, then you have this check picking up the queen. Got it. One more move after what I played, queen g1. No, there isn't, because the queen's going to take. Chess under fire. Hi. Oh, thank you so much for following here. I really, really appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Who is Eric Rosen? That's okay. It's okay. This is why Google is your friend. Watching an 8-year-old Luke McShane, when he was under 10 world champion, playing the computer of the day, quick games, he just instinctively knew what squares were good for his pieces. It was amazing. Yep, that comes with time and comes with some practice and stuff. Hi, Gary, what's up? Queen f2 protects. Yeah, completely missed it. Thank you, Ish, for the follow. What's up? You feel darker today. Is it because I'm wearing black? It has to be. It's someone's funeral. It's not mine. All right. Damn, I thought knight still f3. Oh, yeah, that's my mistake too. Oh, you guys are Eric Rosen followers and you came here. I love that. That's beautiful. Well, welcome. I'm so happy that you made it. I'm incredibly happy that you're here. Yeah, and resignation happened in this position. All right. So in the top 19 boards, so we have another result, also a draw after queen to h4. Check. Maybe there was repetition. Okay. Is it a draw though? Did he sacrifice a piece for a draw? Yeah, I think he did. Okay, makes sense. Let's see other games. Yep, that's what we're doing. And those are the only 4 games to have finished so far. And now we can come back to the game with Lou versus Jan, Boda. Knight. Wait. So queen takes, knight here, and we spoke about knight to d5, but instead bishop f4 was played. Probably not really worrying about bishop f6, which I'm sure is not a big deal. Bishop f6, and I was thinking queen d3, but apparently queen c4 is fine. Okay, bishop f6 was played, so queen c4, e5 is suggested. I like e5. e5 looks nice. Hakia, thank you so much for the prime. How are you? It's been a while. It's really, really good to see you. Still no B tournament. No B tournament, unfortunately. I know that there is one live board in the B section, but we haven't seen it yet. I do apologize to the B section. We do show you some love. Heard you're overseas. I am. Right now we are commentating at a tournament in Germany, in the east of Germany, in Schwäbisch Gmünd. And then in a couple days I'll go back to Madrid, where I'm staying. How are you? Are you good? Are you alive? But staying in Spain. Yes. Very, very cool. I'm enjoying it. Why am I there? A lot of people have asked me that, and I've been very vague with my answer, but for good reasons, I promise. Abdonasef, thanks so much for the follow, appreciate it. And Gary for the tier 1. Thank you so much. What have you been up to? How are things? How's the club? How's the coaching going? Okay, let's check out board number 4, which is sitting tightly between board number 3 and 5, where our ladies are playing. Board number 4, Adam Mama. I talk to her every day, and I'm hoping that she will join me at some stage. I miss my dog a lot, but I'll come back. I'll come back soon. Don't worry. She seemed very, very happy to get rid of me. She's like, please go and do things. And I was like, okay, I'll go and do things. But she seems happy. She seems happy. Thank you, using this emotes in chat. Love that. Even when I was in South Africa, I was living in Cape Town and she was in PE. So I didn't see her all that much. So it's sort of like a gradual move. When you play a move, immediately you regret it and then realize that it's even a bigger blunder than you thought. Oh, that is the heartbreak that we do not like to face. Hype train incoming. Let's actually go. GG chat for creating an almost hype train. Because it's a nice small city. Madrid is a nice small city. You're talking about this one that we're in right now. Okay. Yes, Coda the Husky. Oh, I miss him. Just had to convince my bank the sub wasn't fraud. Okay. Well, tell your bank I say thank you, and tell your pocket I say even more thank you for the sub. You're still young. Enjoy it. Okay. When does young end? Does young end at about like 30 years old, or what's happening? You're gonna play for GM? That's the plan. I'm hoping to play some more. I am doing some commentary, some teaching. I'm learning Spanish. I am on a study visa. I'm writing a Spanish A1 exam when I get back in a couple days. Don't think I'm prepared for it, but I have been trying to speak as much Spanish as possible. Chess Under Fire, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. We have a hype train. Let's go. Why some people on the score sheet have 1 out of 1 and others 2 out of 2. And 2 out of 3 scores look weird. Oh, that is a little bit strange because Julius has 2 points. So maybe that happened because he won 1 game on default. So that could happen if his opponent didn't pitch up at all. Sorry about that. That's a chess.com glitch. Young ends when your mindset changes. So you could be young forever then, I guess. Espanol. Yeah, because Spanish is a draw. Mm-hmm. If you take into account the fact that life speeds up as you get older, your midpoint in life is 23. No. I am turning 28, so do not call me ancient here. I feel like old or middle-aged is about... Middle-aged is like 45. Old is like 70. So life is long. A brilliancy on the board, let's go. Scores look weird. We can blame chess.com, it's okay. As long as chess results is correct. Peter Pan be like, it's all downhill after 23. My life is basically over. Okay, you peak at 27. Shh, I'm still 27. So let's hope this is not the peak and that it's downhill after this. I'll speak to my 2 gray hairs tonight. We'll all gather for a group meeting. Yeah, we'll just have a chat. And what did you think as middle age when you were 5? Well, when I was 5, my mom told me she was 14, and I believed her. So I don't think you can ever rationalize with a 5-year-old. You got your rating peak at 50 plus. I mean, Wilhelm Steinitz became world champion at 60, so you really can't tell me anything. And we have another result on board number 7, which ended in a draw. And I just wanted to take a look at board number 5. which is our girl, against Harsh. I like this position for Katarina. She almost got a connect 4, except for the e4 square. But so far so good. This pawn is going to go missing really soon, and there'll be, missing persons report filed. As a 43-year-old, I'm very happy that you picked 45, though I think honestly you're being too generous. I think 45 is a good time to call yourself middle-aged. Because with today's, level of medicine and medical care, people can live up to 90 quite easily. So being 45, middle-aged, it's fine. It's normal. So you're still very young, actually. Older than the sun in galactic years, 20.5. Okay, you can leave the chat now. Hey, chess dude guy, what's up? How are you? Well, when I was 18, I thought middle age was like 35. And the older I get, the older middle age is going to become. I'm still in the prime of my youth, and you're never going to take that away from me. As an 18-year-old, I feel a bit young. You deserve to feel young. Lol, fair. Yeah, I'm going to remove it from the title just in case I do an offline interview, edit it tonight, and then play it, during the stream tomorrow. But I'll update the title as we go. Thank you, Leviathan, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, 18 is very, very young, so hold on to your youth. It doesn't last very long. Okay, G5. What happens after G5? Harsh has 18 minutes on the clock right now versus Katarina's 53 minutes. Liking your positive energy. Thank you. Minus the age conversation, I think we're pretty positive. Oh, rook to c8, king d3, right? King d3. King d3 because this pawn is still going. And then g5. Maybe you can just ignore it, right? Or not. F takes. Takes. h5. Rook h8. And rook takes a4, right? Rook e3. Okay, this endgame is very difficult. Rook endgames. Okay, so we had difficulty levels, right, of things. And for me, it was always pawn advancements and exchanges in the center. Number 2, queen endings. Number 3, rook endings. I feel like queen endings are a little bit trickier than rook endings. Like there's more to calculate, right? Because the queen can move in so many different ways. And I'm still looking for number 4. I mean, chess is difficult as a whole. So to anyone out there learning how to play chess, please don't listen to me and don't let it discourage you. But the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know, which it's really just trauma through and through. But I have my mum to thank. Not for the trauma, but for teaching me how to play chess. The trauma is just self-induced. It really is horrible. Ooh, c5 is even an option. Can we play c5? c5, d takes c5, and then d takes c5? Would you take with the d pawn? b takes, okay. Okay. Then g5. Then I would take a4. Why can't we take on a4? Give me a4. Apparently a4 is just going to be there forever for us to capture. So maybe it's not too much of an issue. F takes g5 again, e5. Okay, they just want to exchange all our pawns. That's just rude. D takes e5, rook takes e5. c5 and still not. e6. Because of rook e5, rook e3. f4. Check. No. Rook g to a3. Check. This is a draw then. No, I don't agree. Mikey B, thanks for the follow. I don't know. Chat? All right. When in doubt, move on to the next game. Lou is showing some promising advantage still, but I think that advantage is only growing. So what was the last move that was made by black? Okay, queen c4, she found queen c4. And bishop to e5. Bishop takes e5 now? No, knight takes. Ah, okay, knight takes. B takes. G3. I would never play G3 in a million years. Oh, and if you take knight takes, defends the pawn. Okay, maybe G3. Just doesn't seem very natural, that's all. Not that anything in chess is ever natural. I can't believe our lives revolve around this game. This very difficult game. I find that wilding. Don't you guys find that wilding? This is board number 17 between Marcus Hahn and Gerard Lorschit. And my pronunciation continues to be very bad. But I do like the rook on d6. I just want to know how it got there. Ah, we were seeing this like huge advantage for white because of the space. And after captures, I would definitely play with the white pieces here. Nice simplification with, oof, knight b8. Imagine forcing that. That is just not fun at all. Okay, what does white play? Queen takes e5. Apparently king d2 is a move I would never consider. Maybe king e2 I would consider. Maybe the reason for king d2 is you want to protect the knight. Because after takes, rook a3. Yeah, I understand now. But it still doesn't seem very natural. Castle is another move. Castling is nice. I like castling. Rook takes g6, brilliant. Okay. Oh, rook takes g6. Why would that be brilliant? Rook takes g6, pawn takes g6, check, and queen here. And it's winning for black. You want to give up a rook for 2 pawns? Explain yourself. I like Marcus. He donates prize money to... Is that a charity? Deutsche Krebslife. Hilfe. I don't know how to say that. Half. Krebs half. What? German charity. That is really nice. Aw, now I'm rooting for Marcus. Go, Marcus, go! That's amazing. Well, I hope that he does good things in his life, which he apparently is already doing. Black didn't develop. This is not how to play chess. Believe it or not, this knight had seen the light of day. However, it just went back because it's cold and it's winter. So he went knight b8. So I was thinking maybe it's not even necessary. You can play... Oh, apparently knight b6 is a move. Because obviously pawn takes and you lose the rook. So knight f6 I was looking at. a5. It's charity to cure cancer. That's beautiful. That truly is beautiful. Good job, Marcus. Go, Marcus. Marcus for president. Bennett suddenly has an advantage after rook. Wait. So, taking the rook was apparently a brilliancy. And why was it a brilliancy? It's only a brilliancy because he's avoiding checkmate. But somehow he's still better? Somebody explain chess to me without using chess terms. I don't understand. Why brilliant? Well, if he had done anything else, it was checkmate on g2. So he takes... Okay, he gave his queen for 2 rooks and a pawn. White is still winning. And what is the difference? Two rooks, which aren't even connected yet. And if Uncle Sans, then you probably take back with the pawn, and your rook has an open file. Very, very tough. Very, very tough. Okay. What does black do? Knight e7? Queen d7? What about bishop e4? b5? Never mind. Maybe it's just one of those positions which are just incredibly difficult to play, regardless of having a more active position. Okay, knight e7. En passant is a forced move. I agree. I agree that if you don't play en passant, then are you truly a chess player? The king looks exposed. Okay, it is an endgame, I guess. But yeah, maybe it will be a problem once the rooks are more active. I think a4 is going to happen. I think so too. Apparently b5 first to just get the queen off the diagonal. Queen c5 and now a4. I like a4. a4 is nice. a4. Rook e1. Oh, because the pawn is hanging. Oh, his mom was in chat and you weren't talking nonsense. You were doing okay. But the fact that she was in chat is amazing. That's great. She was watching the stream. That means more people at the venue or at the tournament know about the stream, and that's brilliant. A lot of people don't know because I'm just in a small room, and if you don't know about the broadcast, then yeah. I should put up posters everywhere. Live on Twitch. Come join me. Kinda lonely. Mom wasn't Chad. It's totally amazing. No, what? The country? I've never been to Chad before, despite being African. Can't say I had a reason to go. Our continental championship is happening in Mauritius this year, and I got my women international master title in Mauritius in 2016. So I'm hoping to have similar results if I were to play this year again. And I really want to play because I want to defend my title. Imagine being 3-time African champion. Hey, Giant Pixels, how are you? Wow, Giant Pixels, are you on vacation? Because it's the middle of the day. I didn't expect to see you. 542 people, kind of lonely. I meant like in person. There's so many people at the venue, yet haven't been visited yet. Great to see regular chess after all that rapid and blitz. It's not nonsense. I think it's so much fun to analyze rapid and blitz chess. Knight e7 was played. Let's go. It is a weird digital world. You got back home yesterday. Lovely. Where did you go? Were you on vacation? Somewhere else? All right. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I think it is a perfect time for a break. All right, guys, I'm going to be right back. And what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of a lollygag. I'm going to walk around a bit and see if I can steal chess pieces from boards. I won't do that, but I will be back soon. Go get some snacks, go freshen up. I'm going to do the same, and I will see you soon. And we're back after the break. I just went to go and check out what's happening and if there are any new developments in life. I think I left you with what game? What did I leave you with? I left you with, I left you this one, and I saw we were talking about it for quite a bit. And rook e1 was one of the main moves, just to defend the pawn, because I think that after knight takes, there was actually, I think there was like bishop a3 or something like that, right? Yeah, bishop a3, queen d4, and b6, maybe? h3? h3. I was looking at b6. Maybe b6 is not so good. Yeah, it's a tricky position. And, white needs all the time that they can get. They're on move 23, so not very close to time control. It's automatically and instantly a draw for the 75 move rule. Is it? So even after the fact, you can claim? Is it? Thank you so much, Ruffle King, for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow as well. I was away as well. Harmonic Moose. And hello, Matt. Thanks for the follows. Do you know how to mate with 3 knights versus 1 knight? I was told that in a quarter of all possible positions, the solution exceeds 50 move rule, so it's drawn unless the losing side lets them play on. How are the odds changing until arbiter stops play at 75 moves? That's interesting. I did get some edible pixels in the form of chocolate. What did you get for Christmas? That would probably go well with coffee. Ooh, now I'm hungry. Very hungry. Be afraid. Very afraid. But I'm thinking about skipping lunch today just to get all the content done. Guys, does open mean anyone can participate, even me? Everyone. I don't know if they have a rating cutoff for the different sections, but there's obviously open A and open B. But I think if I were to look at the players list, I think there is a cutoff. I think you have to be, it looks like the lowest is like 1700. Maybe it's 1900 and they allowed some 1700s to play in the A section, and then obviously there's the B section, which I think everyone can play in, so it's really not an issue. Also, we are 23 followers away from 7,600 followers, which is our next goal, and I think that's a great goal. I don't have a FIDE rating though. Is it still allowed? Yes, of course. How else are you going to get a FIDE rating if you don't play in FIDE tournaments? You can play in any open tournament you want to, Don't need to claim anything. It is automatic. Don't skip lunch. It's okay. I've been having coffee, and maybe I'll get a snack later if I really want one. Everyone, including you, Christopher, have a snack at least. Yeah, maybe snacky snack. Can do the snacky snacks. Yeah, but we want to get the content out first, obviously. Coffee is lunch. Haven't you seen that like person sitting with a cappuccino with a knife and fork being like, this is my breakfast? Have you had breakfast? Yes. I think it's funny. All right, back to the chess. Knight takes e5 has been played. It's still really difficult to figure out though, like bishop a3, queen d4, and to go for h3, it might not always work out the way you want it to. I know you, you're that girl who did, that girl, let's go, I'm that girl, guys, I'm the girl, yes. Sorry, I got excited for getting recognized. Yes, I was commentating on one of the tournaments that the Botes sisters were playing. I was commentating with Ariane Tari. I mean, a couple years ago, Andrea and I did some collaborations where we played some blitz matches, and I was doing so well in the beginning, and then I would lose, and I'd have to do some planks. That was fun. But yes, I'm that girl. My name's Jessie. That girl has a name. That girl, it's Jess. Yeah, who's that girl? Oh, actually, I have a theme song too. It's Jess. I saw the Seinfeld episode where a chocolate bar was eaten with a knife and fork. I did not see that episode, but that sounds like fun. And the only proper way that any British person should be eating chocolate, really. Okay, time to see if there are any more results. And they are. Christopher No and Zar also drew their game. Really good draw for Zorg. And Zarko, Adam also drew their game. Lots of draws this round as well. A draw is better than a last chat. And if you're reserving energy, a draw is more than better. That Girl is a famous old school TV show starring Marlo Thomas. That Girl. I almost thought you said New Girl, and I was like, it's not that old. We have an accent redemption, or did I miss it? No, we didn't. We didn't have an accent redemption. Which accent was I doing? I wasn't doing any accent. South African accent. Yeah, guys. You can fake a South African accent. I think it's a Snickers bar to be meticulous. I can imagine that a Snickers bar is much easier to eat with a knife and fork than a regular chocolate bar. In the papers, I haven't seen one in the papers. I mean, you're that girl, Jessie. Breaking Bad. Who's the best South African chess player? That's a good question. I know the highest rated South African player is Daniel Caudry. The best South African player, I don't know. It's a good question. Good at chess. Thank you for the follow. We have an Aussie accent redemption. Do we? We also have, we have an Australian accent, mate. Yeah, we can talk about chess, and we can also talk about putting some shrimp on the barbie. No, my Australian accent is very bad. My accents have just gotten increasingly worse over time. That Girl is also a song by Stevie Wonder. I don't know that song. I will refund you guys for everything I haven't done on stream. Do you do accents during commentary streams? Well, for like 2 seconds and then I give up. Dricus Duplessis is the best South African chess player in my point of view. I don't know who that is. I like shrimp. Shrimp is nice. Shrimp is very nice. It's good soup. It's an important food group. Why do you feel that the highest rated SA player is not the strongest player? Because he didn't win the national championship. He also doesn't play a lot of chess. He's not a very active chess player. He's not that young anymore. I think for a number of reasons, any highest rated player may not be the strongest player in a group of players. There was someone younger and much lower rated that won the national championship, but due to crazy number of factors as well. So I feel like that could be true in any instance. Anyway. We used to have that game as well, but my teacher didn't like me very much. We played it in school, and she never let me participate. That was like top tier bullying. I then became really shy after that. White to move. White to move? What happened? Knight b8. We looked at this position. Castling happened! Chat! Castling's on the board. Is it equal now? Depanos, thanks for the follow. Any tips to improve chess middle games? If you have any tips on how to improve middle games, I would like to know. No, I think I know some of you hate this book for some reason, but Aaron Nimzovich always comes to mind. I also know that. How else did I improve my middle game? Analyzing your games, doing some calculation puzzles, watching some videos. Sipwe Shabalala. Are these football players? It's a hard name, not gonna lie. What's more important, strategy or tactics? I think both are equally important. Hey Bowties, what's up? So rook b3 was the last move on the board. Now I'm trying to take a look at what the suggestion is. Maybe just to give up the pawn and play knight takes c6. Knight takes, rook takes. And that way you can go after the next pawn too. So let's quickly play a couple moves. So here, 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 here. No? I lied. What's the best move after that? Ooh, I do like knight e5 because you're chasing the rook and then you pick up the bishop. Or not? You don't want the bishop? I would totally go after this bishop. King g7 and takes. This looks brilliant for white. Anyway, how did you know Sipwe but not Drickus? Well, I don't know a lot of athletes. I don't watch cricket. I don't watch football. Sorry. Your roommate, the only time you qualify for German Championship. Wow. You know a lot of these players. Very, very cool. Yeah. Is the one who scored the opening goal at World Cup in RSA. Ah, in 2010 against Mexico. See, I know that because I watched the match live. I wasn't at the stadium, I was just watching it on television. Yeah. Do you like Springboks? Sure. Go to chess. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. UFC champion, drunk head man. Oh, I honestly don't know. Oh, the UFC. Yes, I remember that dude. He made headlines at some stage. I mean, I know about the tabloids, but I don't know anything beyond that. Like, I don't watch sport, unfortunately. I feel like I'm strong in other areas of my life. I can't really talk about sport that well. What's going on over here? Adrian with a huge advantage. Ooh, it's going to be one of those cool endgames. Not really, I don't think. Maybe just Zurswang at the end, right? How is this winning for white? I don't understand. King b7, f4, king a7, king b4, king b6, h6. So Zurswang maybe. King c4, a4, a4, king c6, king a5, king b7, g5, f takes, takes, king a7, king b4, king b6, a5. Okay, this way. King c6, king d6, king e6. Okay, what if you go the other way? King e5. And obviously this way, king here. Okay, No, I got that. Just king and pawn endings, you take them for granted and then forget how to do them. So for me, I'm very much a practical, like a gotta see how it works to understand it kind of learner. Nice meeting you from Breaking Bad and Boto's commentator. It's nice meeting you too. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Twice right, Clark. Thanks for the follow. White is owning. Yeah, black runs out of moves. How many followers are we at? We're at 7,581 followers. Less than 20 followers to go, chat. So if you have friends, great to hear that. The Last Emperor, thanks for the follow. Pawn end games are pure math. Yeah, it's quick math. Am I a GM? Unfortunately not. I'm a Women International Master. I have 3 WGM norms. Do I? Maybe. I don't know. Probably. If I become 2100, I'll get my WGM title. Thank you for the follows. You guys were just sitting in chat, not following. JK. Be sexy minded. Thanks for the follow. And strategy. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Appreciate it. We're so close. WGM or just GM? WGM, not GM, unfortunately. That would have been great though. WGM. WIM, let's go. Thank you. WGM is a GM with an extra letter. Exactly, it's just a cooler title. Every man ever wanted to become a WGM because of the extra letter. Less than 50 points away, it's true. Yeah. I think I'm glitching because of all the coffee today. Hard word for English speaking people. Skach strategie. Skach strategie. Because it's the same in Afrikaans. Well, strategie is an Afrikaans word for strategy. I guess my name made you laugh. Yes, it did. X, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. WGM, winning Grandmaster. Exactly. That's exactly what it stands for. It has a W. Make a cup of coffee for your head. Make a cup of coffee for your head. Da 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 da. Don't stay away for too long. Don't go to bed. Make a cup of coffee for your head. Chess strategist. Oh wow. Did I pronounce it correctly? Skach strategie. Here would be 2 E's. WGM requires 2300. GM requires 2500, if I recall correctly. For direct titles, no. 2100 for WGM, 2300 for GM. Sounds unfair. Oh, no, it's fair. Just to avoid anyone being able to get the title.
Yeah, woo!
Thanks for the raid. Skak strategie. Was it close? Skak. Right, slightly better for white in this position. I'm still rooting for Katerina. I do want to know what happened to Connect 4 though. I mean Connect 3. So G5 did happen. Rook C8, King D3. Ah, Rook G6 here. C5 instead of taking. Question mark. Whoa. Winning for white, no? Because I was thinking about taking immediately here. Chess is hard. Ah, rook takes d4, king takes rook check. Chess is very hard. So the point is rook a3, a2, a3. What about rook a2? Rook a2, rook g4, rook d2, rook g6, rook h1, c6. Okay, rook h1. What's going on here? All right. Trying to explain to someone how to say something without using phonetics is a non-starter. I feel like phonetics are the best way to go. Shevenigan. Shkak. Chess is a boring game, but I'm addicted. Not sure why. Same. Actually, there are ladies with GM title. Only difference is that they have the women titles as an extra. Yeah, it's true. I mean, obviously, you have the open titles, and then you have the women titles, which are slightly easier to attain. Not easy, but easier than the open titles. Precisely. Sure, that's what I did. WGM is better than GM easy clap. I'd love to agree with you on that one. I really would. Yep. Okay. Back to the drawing board. What I might also try to do is just try to end the stream a little bit earlier today so we can get the interviews done. I really want to. Which means we might stick around for another... I do want to see the top 5 boards end at least. And then, yeah, that might take a while. Ooh, this game is equal now for some reason. Crazy. We'll keep an eye on that. And then Bennett, this game, and this game. So we'll wait for these games to end. Then we will call it, so then I can rush off, do all the things, and then come back. Yeah. Let's see another game. Sure. Board number 6. Santil versus Spiridon. Santil versus Spiridon, and we can also take a look at the hall footage for a change as well. And yeah, in this game, it's looking fairly equal. What was the last position that we saw? Or did we look at this game? I don't think we've seen this game. No, we didn't. Double fianchetto. A lot of exchanges. Maybe even like a king g2 here would be nice. No? Okay. Bishop d5. Queen trying to trade. To that we say no. Rook f3, very nice. King goes back to g8. Imagine having time to play king h8, king g8. Beautiful. Okay, this is kind of scary. King h2 with an exclam, not king g2. King g2 just frowned upon? What's happening? Why rook h2 is the only move? How about rook g2? Are you talking about the previous game? I think we... Oh, you mean king. It's not the only move. I think you can play king g2. Oh, apparently not. Queen a1. Ah, okay, queen a1 with the idea of checkmating. Check. Or maybe not even checkmating. Or maybe rook h1 is going to happen here. And king h2 stops all of that because the bishop is covering the diagonal. At least. And now the knight is going to try and come after the bishop, eliminating the defender of the king. Rook to b3. Knight takes, check, pawn takes, and I wouldn't know what to do. What happens? So rook b3 takes, rook takes, queen here, queen e8. Ah, okay. Luckily he has that then. Voldemort. Oh my gosh. Worse than Voldemort. Okay. Worse than Voldemort. I don't know who's worse than Voldemort, but okay. It's Dark Lord, you Muggle. Some warmonger. Yeah. Anyway. Chat. What am I going to do with you? I wonder if... I mean, you can't actually bring the bishop back. It's really hard to decide what to do. And for him to make the switch in his mind to saying, I shouldn't want to defend, I should want to counterattack, is a really difficult task. So to find something like, rook to b3 or looking for some checks and stuff like that, that's going to be pretty tricky. Muggle, yeah. Indeed. All right, back to board number 3. So somehow this went from advantage flew to equal. So let's see how that happened. Knight came back to attack the bishop. Bishop took, takes, a lot of exchanges. He just wanted to relieve the pressure. h3 was the last critical moment that we had. A rook e3. Okay, what's the plan though? Not so easy. I wonder what the idea behind h3 is, because you're sort of pushing a pawn where there's a rook beating down on the g-file. So queen to h5, queen e7, and queen d5 putting pressure on the rook. Long castle? What? A non-binary ghost. I see what you did there. Non-binary to ghost, yeah. I see. Need to refuel that cup. Okay, moving on. Check, knight to b8 and bringing the rook. I think that things might be, everything is still possible here in this position. You like brave chess because you can't play it yourself. Same. I just live vicariously through those who actually play brave chess. And here I think the plan is to play rook a3, right? Because queen e6, a4. No. The reason she brought the rook around. I was looking at rook a3. That's rough. Okay, you have to be careful, I guess. But still. Black to move with 8 minutes left. Hey, Haas. Always too worried about your little pawn. We're rooting for Lululemon here. Why not a5? A5 now? Maybe you're just creating a hook, right? b4. b4, I like b4 for white. Queen e8 takes. Queen a4. Okay, that's incredibly difficult to see though. Yeah, we'll see what happens. You have to ask what my favorite opening is. My favorite opening is the Scotch Gambit. Love it. Absolutely adore it. So now it says King H2. Maybe if something else, I don't know, if she plays A4, Queen G7, King H2. Rook takes F4, because mate. Love it. So maybe this is the plan then. King H2, takes, Queen G7, Rook G1. Yeah, A6 is not hanging, so you don't really have to push it. H-pawn's annoying. H5, H4. I suppose, but still 2 moves to make. Yeah. King H2, H5. Rook C3. H4. Because at the end of the day, you still have, make a protection on the pawn, so it's fine. Queen D5. It wants the queen to come back, but to that I say no. Bring the other rook in. When in doubt, move the rook. What kind of planty is in your background? I actually moved it from the other side of the room. I think it's just fake flowers to make it look prettier. I don't know. I was trying to do the whole feng shui, interior designing. Yeah, I should move the camera and just show you guys around the place. It's kind of nice. Kinda. In this position, obviously my question was 5 minutes ago. Oh, in a different position, my bad. That's my fault. Fake flowers. Yeah. One of them sort of poked my head the other day, and that really hurt me. And by the other day, I mean yesterday or the day before. Because this is only day number 2 of the tournament, but day number 3 of being in this room. White looks more dangerous despite evil. Did you poke back? I didn't. I didn't think that they would feel any pain, Okay. Now the closer it gets to 2 p.m., I'm a little bit afraid about conducting these interviews. Okay, let's see. What is happening? What is happening? Katarina's winning! Oh my gosh! She's winning against the international master Harsh from India. This is huge. Wait, what happened? She took the pawn. Takes. Check. Apparently this was the moment. What was she supposed to do? Push the pawn? I don't know, c6, but then king c7. And then push. Maybe you just queen first, right? So c6. Also not. Draw. What are you supposed to play? Are you supposed to leave it? I'm not looking at the engine right now. I just want to know what's happening. Maybe rook c6. Now that doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. Apparently g4 is the move. Rook takes c5 check, king f6, and you just guide the pawn up the board. Okay. King b7, g5. Wow. Sack the pawn. Okay, that's incredibly difficult. So this was played. 2 minutes left on the clock for Harsh. Still has to figure things out. I think a5. g4, a4, g5, rook c1, g6. Wow. Difficult. Telling you, rook and pawn endings, they're tricky. That pawn is better. Not easy to see. Sounds harsh. We're calling him Mr. Harsh. Harsha. Chances for white, I believe so. Being a pawn up. Yeah. I think it takes some crazy machine to know that you got to give that pawn up. I mean, +4. Wow. Wow. Oof. Okay, so there's still board number 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're seeing some other results. Marco won against Benedict. Adrian won against Sidakov. Alexander beat Cedric. I want to see what happens here, though. We're going to stay on this game for a second. Just a second. A5 got an exclamation mark. You would have sacked both pawns. Would it then be a sack or a blunder? Yep. G4 is inevitable. 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 Either that or C6. I wonder what C6 does. C6 and A4, Rook A5, King C7, Rook A6, King D6. Or maybe now the king is a little bit too close because the king can do stuff. Takes. And it's a draw. Thank you, Mr. Rolandson, for the follow. Hi, baddie. Or bad hiding place. Too hard to play OTB while having ADHD. I have ADHD and still play OTB. Normal. We will survive. G4 has happened. G4 is on the board. It's happening. It's happening. A4, G4, Rook C1. A4, G5, Rook C1, King F6. Do you have to play King F6 though? Because otherwise the rook cuts it off. Okay, that makes sense. So A4, G5, Rook C1 because you need to check, King F6 because you need to cover with the rook. A3, Rook E2, check, King G7, King B7. I don't know, it still feels like a win. Like, you still have to be accurate, and he has 1 minute left, you know? So there is hope. There's always hope. While having BO, what does BO mean? Bountiful offspring? Yeah, it is really, really tough to play chess when you have kids. Yeah. You can call me BHP if you like. Oh, BHP. No, I think I'm going to call you Baddie. Baddie seems cool. Seems like a baddie username. All right. 15 seconds left for Harsh. Crazy stuff. Are you a baddie? He's a baddie. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. They got time control. Ugh, I forgot. That was so anticlimactic though. They got to 43 moves. So he still has like another 20 minutes left. Oh, let's not think that then, Sibrahan. I'm going with bountiful offspring. I think that sounds way better. When you're on your meds. Yeah, it happens. It happens. bountiful offspring. Okay, so we won't be able to, climb onto that game and have fun because someone reached time control. But this game only has 28 moves, and Lou has a minute, and she's not going to flag because she's going to win. We're thinking good things here. This isn't even the current position. I think she's winning after King H2, Queen D7, Rook C3, Rook G8. This is the position, and somehow it's giving her a massive advantage. Apparently, Black resigned in this game. Obviously, I'm getting live updates, and this is 15 minutes. And I'm spoiling it for you. I'm spoiling it for myself as well. But apparently, the position was drawn, and he resigned, thinking it was lost. That's rough. The human heart is a bad hiding place. That's deep. Queen A7. What happens? Rook takes F4. Pawn takes, rook check. Queen G7. Rook takes H3. Rook takes F2. Rook G1. Queen F7. It says it's drawn, but I don't see it. I really don't see it. Apparently this moment is where white's completely winning with Queen D5. Okay, but why retreat? Why would you retreat? This is the current position. 3 minutes versus 37 seconds, and they're only on move 29. So when this game finishes, we'll call it a stream. Rook D1, please go. Rook D1. It's black to move. I imagine the heart is a great place to hide things, 4 chambers, lots of nooks and crannies. Please don't stick things into your heart. I think that's the one thing we need to live. Well, one of many things, but still. No interviews. Not yet. I'm still stuck in here, and unless someone brings... I'm not stuck. I'm stuck with you. Unless someone brings a chess player, which I'm quite upset with because the organizer is meant to encourage chess players who have finished their games to come through to this room. That's exactly why I'm here, but I guess I will have to do it myself with some offline interviews later, edit them, put them on stream during the breaks. So I'm really sad about that, but hey, we can post the interviews on YouTube as well, which will be good. Quit playing games with my heart, chat. Thanks for casting. Thanks for having me. Wait, this is my channel. Thanks for being here. They got her at gunpoint. Okay. So Jan Boda is on 1.5 minutes, and I'm like stressing for both players because 1 minute and less than a minute is not a lot of time to figure things out. Okay. W. You're welcome. I'm having a lot of fun. Alrighty. Alright. What's gonna happen? 50 seconds on the clock. I wonder if he's going to take the bishop. What else can he do? He can play this to try and protect the pawn. Maybe he believes a little bit too much in white's attack. Again, the countdown. 40 seconds. No, there's no time control to catch us off guard. They are move 29, so still another 10 moves to make. 28 seconds! Oh my gosh. It's possible to analyze rook d1 before queen a2. Queen a7. Just want to if white keeps the advantage. Rook d1. Apparently much better for black. Rook takes f4. Takes, because here, check. Ah, because maybe at the end, you sacrifice both rooks and then play queen g4, and you pick up this rook. So that's why it's losing. Makes sense. It says you lost on time. That also feels a little anticlimactic. No way this happens twice in a row. Just wait a second. No, they're on move 29. It's impossible for them to reach time control. They still need to make another 10 moves. I think the game is over. Let's quickly see the camera. Oh, the game is over. I think he lost on time. So he didn't resign, he just lost on time. That is so rough. I feel really bad. Oh, well, GG. She's on 3 out of 3 now. Maybe we'll see her on board 1 after this. Maybe he fell asleep. Yeah, I'm going to go see if we can get some interviews from some of the players. Also get, Arthur here, which would be quite nice. And yeah, I guess this will be the end of the stream. I know we're ending quite early, but we want enough time for, I'm not sure if I'll go for lunch, maybe lunch. I'm a little bit hungry, and interviews, because that's what we are going to go do. All right, guys, I'm going to see you later for round number 4. Today it's starting at 4 p.m. instead of 5, so we're also going to end much earlier. The players don't have a lot of time to rest. So don't go anywhere, but go somewhere. You have 2 hours to go somewhere and then come back. Come back for round number 4. So go now and then come back later. Let's see who is streaming so we can give them a raid. If you stay in the raid, you get channel points, and channel points are quite important for moments where we can actually do the redemptions. I'm sorry that we haven't.
I'm freaking sorry. Thank you for the hype train, chat.
So we can actually do, redemptions at some point when there isn't any commentary. I'll refund your points, or GP will do it for you, Phoebe is streaming right now, it seems.
Only in winning positions.
Yeah. Phoebe's doing really, really well with her streams. I think she's almost at 20,000 followers on Twitch. GG to Phoebes. McBeebs. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. So much hype. Thank you. Sorry if I was a little low energy. Trying to get enough sleep and also get everything done. You're saving up for the 1.5 million redemption. Yeah, I changed it to 1.5. Did you see that? Though I think anywhere in the world is a little bit easier now. Okay, guys, I'm going to love and leave you. And I'll see you later, alligator. Bye. Aussie accent. I'm going to refund you. I'm going to turn off all the redemptions.